We're in today with the Radeon HD 5970. This is a 2009 video card with 1600 shaders. It's got 1 gig of VRAM GDDR5, 725 MHz on the core clock and 1 gig on the memory clock. 256 bits bus width, DirectX 11, and we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th Gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. This is a fantastic video card. This is a very old video card. This is a dual BGA video card, but the best thing for this video card is to throw in a couple of games that supports Crossfire. So let's jump in. The most important question that you need to ask on a video card like this is, does it run Crysis? In this case, you can actually see with maximum details on a dual BGA Radeon video card 5970, you can actually see you get 74 FPS with 1.2 gig of VRAM utilization. It's got 1 gig of VRAM for each core, but AMD AMD/ATI knows how to add it up. On NVIDIA, it's splitting together, but it doesn't add up. Here, you can actually see it's got 1.2 gig utilization, 99% load on the cores. Even though it's 1 gig per side, it's adding it up to 2 gig of VRAM utilization, and I think this is a fantastic feature that this video card has from Radeon. I think this is a fantastic performance overall. You can clearly see Crysis is doing a great work here, and there is no problem. This is the game that was designed theoretically for a video card like this, you know. I mean, NVIDIA. Yes, I do love how it's performing, and I think this is a good game that needs to be played on a video card like this, you know. It's doing fantastic, eating 336 watts consumption from the wall, nearly 70 FPS on average. I will say an overall performance is great with this, you know. So, but if you're jumping in Dragon Age with this video card, you can clearly see on maximum details, DirectX 11, 1080p. This is actually a good and a fantastic performance overall. This video card can actually deliver the performance. You can clearly see that everything looks fantastic. The frame time is smooth as hell. Look at that. Look at the graph. Dual BGA video card. Yes, with the proper game, apparently it's very entertaining. In this case, you can see that the video card is utilizing 1.8 gig of VRAM. This is actually a fantastic performance. Let's kick some asses here. Smoker. Yeah, boy, cut them all up. Ugly little spiders here. Look at this performance. Does it have any problems? Some spikes is loading the frame time, but that's it. Fantastic performance. 54 FPS. That's very important. You notice that in a battle, the FPS dropped from 80, 70, 80 FPS to 50. I was expecting more FPS, but in this case, you can see that it's on 90 FPS, but with the battle, not that great, seriously. I was a little disappointed, but he did manage to do the job, seriously, so can't say nothing bad about it. Definitely a fantastic game to play is S.T.A.L.K.E.R. with maximum details, 1080p, everything is put on, even the lights, everything full, the lights, dynamic, whatever menu is got. Apparently this video card can take it. It doesn't utilize maximum VRAM, it's utilizing only 1 gig of VRAM in this case, 1.1 to be more precise, but it's doing a fantastic job. 80-90% load on the video core, on 80-90% load on the video card's core, and yeah, 95 in some cases. You can see that is generating enough FPS in order for you to be entertained with a video card like this. It looks fantastic on maximum details, so there is no problem here. There is no stutter, there is no spikes. Look at this, everything is perfect in this situation with this video card and this game, seriously. Do you want to lock the FPS with this video card? Ideal will be to lock it, because then you will distress the video card. Now I got 303 watts consumption, but in some cases if you're using VSync or limit the FPS, you will be in a better position by the wattage and the stutter and the GPU. You don't have to use 100% fan speed on the video card in order to get good temps, but in this case you can clearly see that the video card is capable of delivering the temperature, the FPS, everything. this is the right game for a video card like this. But if we're taking this video card in Fallout with maximum details 1080p, you can actually see that the video card is doing a fantastic work. I left the fan on maximum because I wanted to see how cool the video card can run. This is an achievement to play a game with maximum details and have 45 degrees with an HD 5970, a dual BGA Radeon video card with less than 50 degrees. Shut the front door. This is an achievement. 1.1 gig of VRAM, that's actually fantastic because it's using more than half of the VRAM. 60 FPS constant, this is the only reason I got this amount of performance from the video card. Only 235 watts consumption. The system itself doesn't have any problem. 4.6 gig of system RAM being utilized. The game looks fantastic. No artifacts, no glitches, no nothing. I tested a couple of more games, you know, to try to show you, but most of them, they are glitchy, you know, and they don't run on dual BGA video card. But for the moment, the only thing I'm interested is to show you how nice it is. Listen, if you want, I will make a video dedicated for games that don't run on a video card like this. If you're interested, of course, only if you're interested. Definitely it will be a very interesting video to do, because majority of the time you will have problems with a video card like this. But if you're taking the right games, like in this situation with this video card, you can see that with 1.3 gig of VRAM, 30-40% load on the video card, you can run the game perfectly. So if I'm interested to play Fallout, I will take this video card because it's running really nice. Seriously, cannot complain about this game, you know. I know I cannot complain about the details, I cannot complain about the performance, I cannot complain about nothing here. You just have to have this game if you have this video card. Seriously. There's no complaining here. You can actually see that both of the BGAs are doing the job here, so there's nothing to complain. Only 500 megabytes of VRAM is utilized with 275 watts consumption. Overall performance is great. It's passive from the video card, so there is no problem on delivering the right Crossfire performance. There's no glitches. You can see on maximum details it looks fantastic. So yeah, definitely a game that needs to be added here, you know. 120 FPS, I mean, come on, you can lock this FPS and you'll have some steady decent performance. It's a very classical game, you know. Got the FPS, you got the averages. Overall it's a good experience with a dual BGA video card like this, you know. You can clearly see that in this game with 720p with low details, I have a problem. Look at this. 37 FPS. What the heck is going on? Is this CPU not capable of delivering? I think it's 4000 megahertz on the CPU and it's only 20% loaded. What? It's using threads that are not fast enough from this. This is interesting, seriously. I'm actually curious what is the problem here, but regardless, you can actually see that the video card, it's trying its best to do the job. It's 1.3 gig of VRAM. I think the video card is maxed out, you know, this is how much it can take. So do I like how it's working? Yes, I like it. 720p feels very retro-ish, seriously. No details, like my every single game that I had in back in the days, you know. 99%, see, 99% load on the video card. So 60 FPS, this is the right number. In this case, you can clearly see that it's capable of delivering the FPS. Look at the frame time, now it started to get loaded the moment I go outside. 100 FPS in some cases when I look at the ground. 40 FPS, 150, 40 FPS. I'm happy that I have games that works in Crossfire. That's it. In this situation, you can see that it's utilizing the video card, but the video card is not that strong, but it doesn't matter. It is a game that is using Crossfire, so I will take it. In this situation, I will take it. But if we're jumping in Hellgate London with this video card, you can clearly see that the GPU is doing a fantastic job. I got nice averages, 140 FPS on this occasion with maximum details, 1080p. You can clearly see that the video card is doing a fantastic job. Even if in a fight, there is no problem. There's not a lot of stutters. I will say this is a decent performance overall. It's using 1.6 gig of VRAM, but on the core side you can see there is a 20% difference in between the cores, but the temperature is the same. All good. Look at that, for nice performance. There was no spikes. You can see in some situation I got like 200 FPS. Why? I mean, I'm not complaining, I just want to know why I got 200 FPS. Maybe because I'm at the edge of the map and there is nothing loaded here? Who knows? I see some glitches. See, you have to play the game in order to see if there are glitches. I think after you clear the monster, there is nothing on the map, and you'll get better FPS. Regardless, it's working really nice. Ashes of Singularity apparently is one of those games that actually works with dual BGA video cards. It's one of those situations that I would really like to see more video cards. The only problem I have is the VRAM. This game is utilizing the VRAM on the video card, and it's bottlenecking the whole experience. In this situation, you can clearly see that it's capable of delivering the performance, but the problem is in this situation, because of the VRAM, I got only 24.6 FPS, and it's not okay. I need more FPS in this situation in order to get better performance. This HD 5970 in this game with 1080p low details, the VRAM is not enough. If I lower maybe the resolution, but I just wanted to show you how it's working with 1080p. In this case, it's definitely not okay, you know. So I'm not going to lie, I like this video card, and if you're interested in some very true OG old gaming, I think this video card can give you that experience. If you're interested on Crossfire or SLI, or if you want to enter that arena with dual BGA video card, this is a very fantastic video card because it's not very expensive. With DirectX 11, it allows you to start some very interesting games. So overall performance from this video card, it's okay-ish. The only downside is that 1 gig of VRAM, but it's adding it up to 2 gig. So in this situation, it's fantastic. But the overall performance is great. You know, I like this video card, how it's performing. Do I like this video card so much that I can recommend it? Yes, because it's not a very destructive video card, you know, with 6990s, 7990s, the moment they die, they go hard. Let's face it, there are video cards that are more efficient than this one. You can find video cards that doesn't require external power supply that works better than this video card. If you're interested on an old machine with OG experience and you want to put an old video card like this and maybe keep the video card for getting more money in the future, because maybe in the future it will become very collectible, but yeah, until now they are still available on the market. I think it's definitely it's a good option. So yeah, I can say nothing bad about it because it's possible to have a decent experience with this video card, and it's very recommendable. Seriously, aside from the sound. Regardless, I like the video card and I recommend it. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for this system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.